we're bringing up ministry partners to let you guys know again that it's not just you. You're not alone. There are people that are part of large organizations that are behind you. And so we want to bring up Amanda Sims from YouVersion. Maybe you've heard of it.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
Is that okay? How is it?
Killer.
Amanda, you can grab that microphone right there. Perfect. That is such a cool hoodie. I didn't even see the back of it. It's like imprinted. Get out.
Yeah, so my client and I were like...
My hoodies are terrible.
sorry.
Okay.
I know, I don't.
Golly. Okay, all right. It's on. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's on the app.
No.
You got to finish 12 reading plans before you get a hoodie.
Oh, my.
So this is my friend Amanda Sims.
Hi.
And I mean that. This is my friend, Amanda Sims, and I've known her for years. And Amanda, you and I met for the first time. Do you remember when we met?
We met in the metaverse.
We met in the metaverse, brother.
R.I.P. the metaverse.
Internet.com. We did it. I had decided I was going to buy a Quest 2, and so I did. And everybody was going online. Like this was like when the big boom was happening and all sorts of stuff. You know, COVID. Yeah, you can boom any direction you want to, I guess. And so everybody was moving online. And Life Church, which is where you were working at the time.
I mean,
Yeah,
is part of Life Church, so yes.
Yeah. Come on, let me do this. And so, but you're working for Life Church.
Yeah, I was
proper.
with the church online team.
Yeah, and so I walked in, and there was Amanda's avatar. And she greeted me, and we talked for, I don't know, like 10 or 15 minutes before the service started. And now we have this blossomed, friendship that has grown out of the metaverse. So if anybody ever tells you can't meet somebody in the metaverse, look,
Hi.
I did it.
It's a real human.
She did it too. Okay. So tell us a little bit about YouVersion and what it is that you do on the YouVersion team.
Yeah, so... thanks, Bubba. Isn't Bubba great, guys? Just saying.
Go on.
So yeah, I work for YouVersion, which is otherwise known as the Bible app. I hope you have it. If you don't, we'll talk about that later. So I work in our partnerships area, which means that all of the content that we get from the Bible itself to the plans, the videos, even church pages are all partners. So we provide the platform. These partners provide the content or whatever else we're putting in there. And so we would not exist without working with other partners who create content. We share the platform, you give the content. It's a win-win. But honestly, the biggest win is for the users, because when they get connected to spiritual content that is going to lead them closer to Jesus, that's the win for everyone.
Yeah, and I'm sure some, if not all of you, have at one point or another, at least bare minimum, started a Bible reading plan on YouVersion.
Yeah.
I would love to see the statistics on people that, I'm going to read the Bible this year, the whole thing. And they get through probably Genesis chapter 2, and they're like, this is a long book.
Yeah. There's a lot of Leviticus drops off.
Oh, Leviticus. I can get through Leviticus, man. It's like Deuteronomy. It's like, I've been here before. We've done all this.
It is a lot, yeah.
But so talk to us, the reason that you're here with all of these fine people, what would you like from them? How can they partner with YouVersion specifically in this area?
I love that. So I am a long-term nerd. Hello, nerdy friends. I have been one forever. And so one of the things that we really care about at YouVersion is making sure that no matter who opens up the app, where they're from, whatever culture, that it feels like it was made for them. And that doesn't just mean languages. It also means that it feels like it's something that speaks to who they are. And so the reason I'm here is because I really care about getting content that nerds will relate to. And so Bubba, LTN has a couple plans. Lux has a couple plans. Where's my crew gaming? Yeah, there you go. They got so there are some people here who have plans in the app already, but honestly, to me, not enough. Because we want to go where people are. People are in the app, but are they finding anything that feels like it's for them? There are lots of pieces of content from Fellowship of Christian Athletes or things like that, but there's not a lot for people who are more in the nerd vibe. So I'm here to talk to you about, do you create content that is something that would be great for the app for people who are nerdy like us? Because we need more of that.
Yeah, and that is a real invitation. Like, legitimately speaking, if you're not a part of an organization, we are talking about, through the Nerd Culture Ministry Collective, starting plans that you can write through NCMC and have published on the YouVersion app. that has your name by it, that you can go back and show your partners and the people that are, helping to support you and to say, hey, these are the things that I'm doing. And the beauty of it is that it's not anonymous. Like the back end of YouVersion gives you all the statistics. You can see how many people started your plan, how many people finished your plan, what the average was, like all sorts of really cool things. So stories are great. We're always talking about this. Stories are fantastic, but stories are elevated by the statistics behind them. And so we've got a QR code here. Let's go and put that QR code up.
So this is, if you want to find out more about what does it mean to be a partner, fill out a little form. It comes direct to me, and then I will send you more information about what that looks like. We actually have two kinds of partners that I'm talking about here. One is the content partner, but they're also, if you have a church that can have a page in the app, and it will be like, okay, great, I need to find a church near me. Lux is on there. And if you have a church that does not have a page in the app, this is a great way for people to find your church and become part of it. And when you're a church partner, you also get a back end where there's data about how are the people in your church engaging in God's word on a regular basis. How many of them, what are the verses that they're looking for? What are the topics that they're searching for? Oh, half of them are searching for anxiety? Maybe I ought to do a sermon about anxiety. Just saying.
And just for clarification's sake, like how much does it cost to be a part of this?
$0. Free to you.
$0 and get all this on the back end. So all you have to do is, again, move. The whole reason we're here, onward, move from an ideation to an activation mindset. All right, scan the QR code. Go talk to Amanda. She's going to be out there. Thanks, Amanda.
Thanks,
Appreciate
brother.
you. Yeah, give it up for Amanda.